Hey, what's up y'all? In today's video I'm going to be showing how I use the octatrack. It's my main sampler. I've had it for a little bit over 2 years now. And before I got my SP404 Mark II, this was kind of the standalone unit that I made a lot of my music in. It typically, I guess, gets a rap for being kind of difficult to use, so in today's video I'm hoping to kind of share a little bit of my process and what I'm thinking about when I create music. Normally just start with some kind of sample. Right here I'm going to be looking for a little loop that I can kind of work with and build some drum patterns around. In the bottom corner there should be some text to remind you what track we're on, so when you see the step sequencer you know what's being played. I try to create most of my music Dawless. At this point I've never been really good with the computer, so this sampler kind of serves as like a mixer for a lot of my live performances and studio work. I have 2 other SPs that I typically connect, but today I kind of just wanted to make one standalone. So I found a loop, just had to find the BPM, get it so that it loops perfectly within the octatrack, and I'll probably look for some drums now. I normally like picking some kind of drum break so it sounds like it's all from the same room. When I do one-shots, sometimes I feel like the sounds get distracting because they aren't exactly like sonically in place. So I'll normally get the sample, loop it, chop up a little break, make it sound like the break is in the same room as the original sample, and then emphasize whatever skeleton that I've kind of created with one-shots after. I typically hand chop everything. I don't really do a lot of like auto chopping, so it might take me a second, but picking the start points and end points of all the sounds I'm going to be using for the track. Random snare sounds, a little bit of congos. So now on top of the loop I'm going to use the chops that I've kind of created and find where I want to place them. All I need is something steady, so probably gonna play slow here. I try to never do too much. Things can get busy really quick, especially when you work with a lot of samples, so I normally just play things in, hit record live. So here I got the main loop. Now I'm just trying to place in some of the percussion that I chopped up. I like the octatrack as my main sampler because it's very precise and I feel like I have a lot of control of placement. Something like the SP404 isn't super great at kind of keeping things to like a grid. After placing those, I went and found a kick sample. So now I'm going to place in the couple kicks I want. Laying down the kicks. So now the break is in place and the kick is in place. Gonna go ahead and look for another sound. Ended up going with a hi-hat here. Think I'll probably play them on all the downbeats, add a delay, create some kind of swing hat rhythm. In the octatrack I like to put everything on the downbeat and use a delay to kind of create some After Effects swing type of things. The octatrack is not like the SP in terms of effects, but there are some that I enjoy. The lo-fi effect is nice. The compressor is also pretty nice. And you can only really have a delay and reverb on effects 2, I believe, so you're kind of limited in how much you can do delays and reverbs. But on track 8, I try to make up for that. I have 2 dedicated effects to kind of work over all the 7 other tracks. Now that the track's in place, let's see what other percussion I can add to emphasize what I'm doing. I went and got another hi-hat sound, and I'm going to give a pretty rigid rhythm to it. Now I'm changing the envelope so I can have not as much splash on the sample itself. I liked how slow it was, but I was trying to reimagine it in a footwork sense, so I went and added a ride cymbal and a clap. Another nice thing about the octatrack is its crossfader. Between the A and B button, you can kind of set certain parameters that will be active or not active depending on where it is. So I went and took out most of the drums whenever I bring it to side B. Yeah, but this is pretty much the whole song. I'm hoping to make a couple more octatrack videos like this, kind of just showcase more of my process. So if you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see y'all next time.